Last time on Hero Squad, Under the Dragon Shadow.
The place where you are, you see a nice big ornate sign, and it says the Spirit of the Seven Springs. Ravo says, I have business to attend to here.
In the hot springs?
Yes, Lordran believed that this place could hold some answers to helping your friend, Marakai. A little lizard folk lady kind of comes up.
Hello, my name is Roz. Welcome.
Towards the edge of the property, there is this little kind of shrine. What's inside? What you do see, there's sort of like a stone basin. Above that basin, you can see that there is a mirror. It's like a shard of a mirror.
I want to stare at the mirror. I want to see if I can see my own reflection in it.
You can see kind of like the glowing in your eyes and like a little bit of the glowing around where your wings would be.
On the continent of Khorvaire, a chance encounter brought 4 intrepid travelers together on the road to adventure. Though they began as strangers, they soon became known as the Hero Squad.
Last left off, Rager hiding in a tree. Mm-hmm. Everybody else getting ready to go. Rager man himself.
N-T-I-N-G.
First comes
stab, then comes skinning, then comes a dino, and I'm finally winning.
Oh, okay, all right. All right, you got there.
Yeah.
So, let's, you're waiting in a tree.
Yeah, I'm in a tree.
Let's cut to all y'all. You went back up to go get ready.
Yes.
Let's say that when you're going up to get ready, y'all are heading out.
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys kind of pass each other as you're heading in.
Sure. Towels.
Anything?
Okay. I'm just gonna get ready right now, y'all. See you guys in the hot springs in a little bit.
That's it?
That's.
Well, I guess you do need to get ready.
I do. I need to get my towel on and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, join us when you're ready.
All right. Which one are you going to? The pink one?
Yes, the pink one.
Okay.
Always the pink one.
Okay.
All right.
Do you not want to go to the pink one?
I mean, it's fine.
We can go to multiple hot springs.
Which one did
We can bounce. Hot spring bounce.
Yeah, if the pink one isn't cutting it, we can go to the other one.
Which one is Dragus at? Because that's the party one, probably.
Yeah, I'm fine with the pink one.
He might be at the pink one.
You don't want to go to the party one?
Pink one might be the party one.
Might be.
Look, I don't know if I want to see a dork's dork.
Wow.
Wow.
She's just saying it, just speaking her mind.
Well, I mean,
Plus, you just avert your eyes. That's what I'm going to be doing the whole time.
What are you afraid of?
Bashful.
You're bashful?
He's looking up a lot.
Exactly.
Just straight up.
Like, this is a great day today.
no, he's like this the entire time.
You're like that fish character in Tools Up. His eyes.
Oh, yeah,
straight
up. Oh my gosh, a dork's dork.
All right, well, Atlas, come meet us in the pink hot spring.
Okay.
All right, so you go get ready. Y'all are heading down there. So as you head to the springs, the first several you see, think of it like kind of tiered levels on the rock face. So the first few you see, kind of like teal and aqua colored, and then you head down these stairs and they kind of branch off in a couple different segments. And you see a whole range of colors of water, essentially going from a sort of greenish teal all the way through some blues, purples, pinks, and reds and whatnot. And it kind of like that's the range where it goes to, and they're spread all around. You see a whole bunch of people in all the different ones. There's as you go down and you head to the pink one. Dragus is in one sort of adjacent, one that's a little more on the purpley side. You could see him sort of like pained, kind of like laying against the edge, like
Good thing these are healing hot springs.
Yeah. And Ranspur's just shaking his head next to him, but also kind of like starting up a conversation with like the people nearby, like,
This guy over here, he thinks he can just cannonball on anything. It's like, I'm like, you're so huge. Like, I could do it, but he can't do it. It's like ridiculous. This guy is so big. And the people seem to be going along with it, but they're very uncomfortable.
They're tolerating him.
To him. Yeah. They're like, what's with this little guy?
So the hot springs are like going into one another, almost like a waterfall. or are they like separated?
No, it's like separated pools.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
think like little. Some of them are very close to one another, and then you'll see like just like a little bit of like a ridge. And again, they're
Did
all.
you not want someone's runoff? Is that what you're saying?
No, I was just trying to envision actually.
No, because each of the pools has like different properties.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, oh, you go
Is there
here
like a
for.
courtesy wall between all the different pools, or are they? Is it all just like very open?
It's all very open. There are a couple that have like sort of like fenced up walls. Like you maybe see people's heads, but you're not going to see like the whole pool and everything.
Are there signs that say what the properties of each pool are?
Yeah, it's sort of, it doesn't like list a whole bunch of like, oh, this will deal with this, this, and this. It more has like symbols that represent like sort of the spirit of what's supposed to be in the water, right?
So what's the pink one?
So the pink one, the shape of it is sort of like a rune that it's sort of like diamond shaped and then branched out at the bottom. So like sort of like a fish shape almost.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I just realized, is there 7 pools up?
Yeah, there's 7 pools.
Is it like diamond and then like
And like legs.
Okay.
Yeah. So like a fish like that way. So that's
Do
the
I
symbol.
know that symbol?
Yeah. Can I?
You can roll for it. You probably wouldn't.
What would it be?
I have
History,
no idea.
Arcana?
It'd be history.
That'd be a 13.
13. Yeah. So you wouldn't know what that would represent off the top of your head.
Do I see Roz anywhere?
Roz is not down here. There are other attendants.
Can I ask one of the other attendants?
Sure. So you see someone who is wearing, a similar outfit to what Roz was wearing, and has a sort of sheet that kind of like hangs like a little bit over the front of their face. Obviously, from the side you can see them, but it kind of like just hangs there. Yeah, you go up and...
Is it a
and ask this
chameleon? Is his eyes poking out on each side?
guy. No, his eyes are not poking out on each side.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I was just curious as to the healing properties of the pink pool.
Ah, yes. This pool is a pool of virtue. It should recenter your spirit and your alignment with your goals.
It sounds fascinating. Let's do it.
Let's go. Thank you so much for your help.
Indeed.
And then he just sort of continues along what he's doing, just kind of like sweeping and stuff.
I get in.
Get in
I
the
just
pool?
get in.
All right.
Yep.
So...
Oh, I make a spectacle of it.
Oh, do you?
Oh yeah, because I've got like a glimmery like shawl on
Yeah.
over the towel, and I just like throw it off, and I'm like, yes, I'm so beautiful. Let's walk into the pool.
So...
What the hell was
What was
that?
that?
Wow.
Did y'all
Hold
hear
on.
that?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Was that outside?
There was a very loud
like
explosion,
an explosion sound. Hold on.
I'm
And
gonna
I'll
go look
say that,
outside.
like,
All right, so it's the pool of virtue, ring lines of virtues.
she was making a spectacle.
You're making a spectacle
Yeah.
out of getting in there. So when you're getting into this pool, you see there are some other people here.
Right.
What
I
you
don't
see,
sit next to them.
yeah, of course not. You see a lizard person who he's very kind of like squat and broad. It looks a little bit like a horny toad.
I love
Horny toads.
And kind of, like that kind of sandy, yellowy complexion.
Oh, everyone's so cute here.
Don't scare him.
And
He might shoot blood out of his eyes. Yeah.
And then, like, to either side of him, you see some very gorgeous-looking lizard women with him.
I'm all about this drama.
And then
I
you
imagine
also
he's like a big guy.
you also see several other individuals there. There's a kind of a tall, thin lizard person, darker in complexion, kind of like greens and like a little bit like orange striping going on. He has a very imposing kind of presence, and also seems very cool. Like just kind of like chilling, just hanging out there. Like seems like a dude who's got like everything figured out. So those are like the people that you see that kind of stand out at you.
Is there one that looks like a chuckwalla?
There's not one that looks like a chuckwalla.
Oh, chuckwallas are my favorite lizards.
I need to look up what's a chuckwalla.
Oh my god, they're the derpiest ones. I love them so much.
Oh, they're cute.
They run under
I know
under
what those-
rocks
yeah,
and they
yeah,
puff
yeah.
themselves up.
I know those guys. They're
I love
cute.
chuckwallas.
It's an axolotl.
That's amphibian.
Yeah.
It's because it's a.
Still in the
Salamander.
herp family.
Have one of them in there.
You want an axolotl? Yeah. Maybe,
What?
We'll see. We'll see.
Just saying.
So
If you get an axolotl, then I get a chuckwalla.
so yeah, y'all get in there, and as you do your spectacle into the pool, the bigger guy, he's kind of like,
Oh, my goodness, you are quite the specimen. Hello there. Are you Brittany Battleaxes?
I am.
My goodness, what brings you here to Tabara?
I mean, it's a healing pool, maybe just a vacation.
But of course. This place is certainly up to your status. You're probably too big for this place. You must be Christina.
I am.
Oh, it's so great to see you. My goodness. So, whenever I come here, I always feel like I'm the most important person who comes through. But you two, you'll give me a run for my money.
You're too kind. You're too kind. Yeah, my sister and I are just enjoying a nice vacation to reinvigorate our spirits and get ready for our next show.
Oh, a show. When is your next show?
Well,
Are you going to be playing here?
Well, not here per se. This is a holy place, and we don't, we'll go in Kubara.
Of course.
That's when our next show is going to be.
My goodness. Where will you be playing in Kubara?
That is to be determined at this point. Yeah, we're gonna scope it out and sort of figure out the details once we actually get to the city.
Well, I could potentially help you. I know many people.
Oh,
It's so rude of us that you know our name but not yours.
Of course, my apologies. My name is Yatochka, but you may call me Yato.
Yato?
Yato.
So pleased to meet your acquaintance.
Indeed, and the pleasure is all mine.
What is your profession? What do you do in Kubara?
Oh, I do many, many things. I would say
on.
that primarily my business is flax and linens, but I also do many other trades. I tend to try and keep this place running, is the way I see it. This land has been fraught with wars and danger and all kinds of horrible things for a very long time. Lots of people digging in their feet and not allowing anyone else to come in. But I say, let everyone in. I say, let's make this a wonderful place because that enriches me in many ways.
Agreed. Linens, you say?
Indeed. Yes, I have many flax farms just below the mountain ridge here. Yes, in Worms Watch, just outside of Worms Watch. I have many, many farms. They're wonderful farms. You should see them. Would you like to come see them?
I would love to see the farms.
I will have to take you there. Oh, my goodness. I cannot wait. This is so exciting.
It'll be a time to remember.
Yes, indeed. Yes, it will be. I must say, I run many businesses, many venues in which we could house your wonderful act. If you would like to come to Wormwatch before you go to Jabara, I would love to have you play somewhere there.
Yeah, out of character. Where is Wormwatch?
So it would be just below you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically, Wormwatch is kind of what you would know.
Yeah.
Is that it's a that would be the town that would be the most kind of open to foreigners.
Okay.
That's kind of the place where there are more humans, there are more elves. It's a much more diverse place. Jubara is primarily lizard folk and very kind of traditionalist.
Yeah.
And a little hostile, not fully hostile, but a little hostile to outsiders. And then the rest of Jubara is known to be very hostile towards outsiders. Okay. Just the general nature of the lizard folk who live in the jungles and whatnot is anyone who's not us is an invader, essentially.
So if I'm reading the map right, New Throne being the capital of Kubara, would they be just...
So New Throne would be, kind of in that middle ground. Yeah. Like, they'll accept you, right? And they'll let you do business and stuff, but they don't want you sticking around for too long.
Yeah, okay.
And that would be well known about, like, you would know that you'd be in a sort of dangerous place.
I would love to go to Wormwatch. It sounds like a fantastic... Do they have hot springs in Wormwatch as well?
No, that's why I come up here, of course.
Makes sense.
But when nearby, I come here all the time. I love it here.
Yato, how long are you at the hot springs for?
Oh, I'll be here for the rest of the weekend before I leave and...
You mean you don't have your own cabin here already?
No, of course I do. Of course I do. That one over there is mine.
And he points, and there is, there's the cabins that you rented, and you can see just beyond it, there are a handful of off-site, a little bit like their own little separated cabins. And, he just sort of points to the biggest, brightest, shiniest one at the edge. It's that's his.
Sounds lovely. We should have dinner with you at some point.
I would love to host you. Yes, indeed. Oh,
excellent.
Have you come with others? Where there's more to your group than the two of you?
Actually, our good friend Atlas looks to be approaching right over there. Atlas, come over here.
So Atlas, you're up at the top, and you're basically let's cut back to you a little bit.
I'm awkwardly holding my towel.
He got the biggest towel, but for him, not big enough.
Yeah. So I'm having to use two hands to keep it closed.
You should have gotten two towels.
I know. I should have. And so I'm just looking at all the different pools.
Trying to find
Where's
one that's
the pink
empty.
one?
They're going to see it eventually.
And so, yeah, I make my way to the pink pool. Hello? Is this the pink one, huh?
Yes, Alice, come join us.
What's the water do in this one?
It invigorates your spirit.
It makes you more virtuous.
I'm already very virtuous.
Well, then get in the pool.
Oh, wait, it's working on you, though.
Oh, that Alice, he's such a joker. He's so full of funny.
Oh, I think I like you're very large. Are you a warrior of sorts? What is your occupation?
I'm a paladin, sort of. Didn't graduate school for it, but now I just sort of wander around with these folks, and I use my hammer sometimes.
So you're a warrior of sorts. Yes,
Or
okay.
a carpenter, maybe.
Is he a carpenter?
He does help with some of the set construction.
Yeah, I was actually a pretty major part of her band.
Oh, really?
And her boyfriend for a time.
That's
My
all
goodness.
tabloids, you know, to keep the interest of the fans.
Well, my goodness. Either way, lucky you is all I can say.
I was very unlucky.
Alice, get in the pool.
All right, and I make a big spectacle of it. Not really. I'm very shy. And
Roll a d20. Roll charisma.
That's an 18.
What's your charisma?
Well, actually, what?
Yeah, it's actually like a 20.
Yeah, my charisma's 2, so it's 20.
Yeah, so you're awkward, but your awkwardness is endearing.
Okay.
And so you're like, oh, geez, whoopsie doodle, right? But like,
Emphasis on the doodle.
yeah. And everyone's just looking at the emphasis. So,
Is it a big emphasis?
Wow.
Wow.
yes.
Gotta be for
It was
reasons.
emphasized.
Yeah.
It was emphasized. So, yeah. And then you sort of like gracefully land in the pool
Yeah.
in a way that like, bravo. Not just getting in like any old person, you just have to make something of it. Quite the showman.
That's what I meant to do.
I can see this is why you're all together. My goodness, how exciting! Well, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Sorry, what was, who? Sorry.
This is
I'm Atlas.
You may call me Yato.
Oh, Yato.
Yes, and Atlas.
Yes.
Yes, nice to meet you, Atlas.
Very nice to meet you, Yato.
Well,
And your lovely ladies here. What are their names?
oh yes, of course. My apologies. This would be Briz and Yedirax.
Briz and Yedgerox.
Indeed.
All right.
And they both kind of like, huh?
Yeah. So, all right. Very nice to meet you.
They don't speak much.
Okay. But you, Yato, I can tell you've got the gift for gab.
Oh, I do enough speaking for the three of us, let me tell you.
And
Well-
did I hear right that you are thinking of performing for Yato?
Yes, Yato's offered us a tour of Wormwatch, and we can have a show there.
Oh.
Indeed, it sounds like you're going to be on this tour, and I thought, why not make a stop before you head on over there to New Throne?
I always love visiting new cities.
You'll love Wormwatch. I believe that once you visit, you'll never want to leave again.
But what about your manager? She's not here to set up the show.
Well,
We could always send for Gwen.
Yeah, we can magically talk to her. We'll just Skype her. It's fine.
Magically do a talk.
Magic Skype.
Magic Skype.
Fantasy Skype.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all are all having a conversation with Yato. Let's.
I ordered drinks, by the way.
You ordered drinks.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a moment. So, Rager, you've been in a tree for a little while.
Yep.
Do you want to roll? Let's try survival first.
Good God, man. That's a 4.
Okay. So once again, you see no signs of any creatures or anything. Roll a perception.
Maybe just roll it across the table.
Ah, there we go. That's much better. That is a 18.
Okay. As you're keeping your eyes, you're peering down, looking for any kinds of little movement signs, looking for a rat running by or something like that. You do see a shadow real fast. You look up, bird.
How big a bird?
It is a little bit bigger than the other bird that you saw in there.
Rhaegar, you've been sitting in this tree for a while. You could keep sitting in this tree for a while.
You're not here.
No, I'm. It's conscience.
Okay,
I mean, or you can move elsewhere. You can you can keep this up, or
It's pride now.
all right, let's go after. Maybe it's a carrion bird. Maybe it's gonna find a carcass and I can take it.
Oh, so are you gonna follow this bird?
Yes, I follow the bird.
You're just avoiding taking a bath.
Okay. Well, we'll come back to you in a bit. You follow the bird.
What was I supposed to do there? Was I not supposed to follow the bird?
I would assume you just shoot the bird.
Oh,
Got that
But no,
crossbow.
hey, no. I think
he's
this
going
could
for
lead
bigger
you.
game.
You're right. This could lead you to something bigger.
yeah.
Okay, so Rager continues to hunt.
This is like in Final Fantasy IX where they have like those quick time events.
Yes.
You know, and it's just like,
Yep.
and here's like the title, and you click over, and it's just him in a tree. And you just see the shadow, and he's like,
Basically.
I'm gonna follow it, and then he starts walking away, and then
Then
it
it
turns
cuts
over.
back to everybody else.
Yep.
And then like 5 minutes later, quick time event, Rager finds a bird.
Just need some
Well,
music
we'll
in the
find
background. It's
out.
like boom, 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 boom. So, we'll cut back up to y'all and Yato
I have
chilling.
to edit it.
You're drinking. You just got some beverages. You're feeling the power of the pool kind of surging through you now. You're
How
feeling a little-
virtuous am I now?
Oh, when I said virtue, I meant it was your virtues, not virtue.
Oh.
Right?
So I feel great.
You're feeling so great.
So great.
You are just feeling
I love it.
the Britneyest that you've ever felt. So, you all get your drinks.
Yeah.
You're still chatting with Yato, and Bravo comes by.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
With a towel on or no?
with a towel on.
Okay, fine.
Bravo!
Oh,
Come join us.
good to see that you're having fun. Oh, that pool's not for me. I've got another one with my eyes on it.
Which one is yours?
Oh, I need to go to the pool of strength because I'm feeling weak.
I want to go to the pool of strength.
We can all go. We don't have to stay here. We can take our drinks and leave.
That you have too much virtue.
You have so much virtue, Yato. But you can join us in the strength pool as well. Why not sample all of them while you're here? At least that's what I plan on doing.
He confidently stands up.
Oh, yeah.
So you see everything. And he just says, "Yes! To the pool of strength!" And then he and his two attendants, they just like stand up and they just start walking over
Christina blushes.
Brittany does not blush.
Who was that?
Our friend Yato.
Yeah.
Just met him. He's a linen trader from Wormwood. Or Wormwatch.
Wormwatch, yes.
Sorry,
And I believe that was Baz and Yablat.
Okay. Not quite.
Yato wants to give us a tour of Wormwatch before we go to the main city of Kubara. And potentially we might do a show there.
Well,
We can at least get some more information while we're at Wormwatch as well.
I'm not opposed to it. It's not like we can take the airship much further anyways.
Yeah.
So.
How was your talk with the elders about the healing waters and whatnot?
Yes, both helpful and not. I believe that there's some potential we could bring Marakai here and it could help. They said that we could be allowed to take some of the spring water back with us, but that it's not necessarily likely to last the journey.
So it may only be effective here.
Yes, it seems that after some time away from this area, the water loses its power.
Is she in any condition to travel?
That I'm not sure about. She's very weak. But if we could somehow isolate the power here and bring it with us, or something along that, I think that could potentially work.
Okay.
I get up and I start going towards the strength.
All right, so y'all head over to the strength pool.
Yep.
Okay. So, y'all head over there. It's getting a little bit darker now, you know.
Do they start lighting like
Little lanterns. Yeah. So as they're not lighting them yet because the sun's not completely down, but it's like it's getting to sunset time, right? So I'd say it's somewhere like 5 or 6-ish, right?
What color is the strength pool?
The strength pool is blue. It's like an aqua.
Oh, I want to have I want to talk to Atlas while we're walking over.
Okay. So yeah, y'all go ahead and chat while you're walking over.
So, Atlas.
Yes.
Brittany looks very awkward, by the way. She's like trying her best to actually be nice.
I nudge
And
Brittany in the back.
What?
I nudge you in the back.
Like to help me?
Yes.
Atlas, can I see the book that you got from Madeline? You see, I got a celestial to elven dictionary that I've been studying, and maybe I can help.
I mean, sure. I didn't know that you were studying Celestial.
Well, I've been studying a lot of things,
I mean, I can help
all
you.
the books.
I'm fluent in Celestial, so I mean, I'm happy to be your teacher.
Montage!
This is really interesting. I had no idea that you were interested in becoming.
You guys should totally study together. Christina's in the back. She's like, yes, yes, yes.
She's like Eleanor, Jason.
What?
Yes. Good place jokes.
Yes. I am fine being.
Wait a minute. If they're cheating Eleanor, then
That makes you Tahani.
I have no idea what they're talking
Beautiful
about.
giraffe.
Maybe we could do that, but I just want to see the book.
I mean, sure, I'll let you see them. I don't have
And
it
I
on
do
me.
know a lot more
I don't-
magic than you do, so
I check
maybe...
in I don't have it on me, right?
Well, obviously, you're completely nude. I wouldn't expect you to have a book on you right now.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to hide it.
there's one place to hide it.
There is one place to hide it. But I'm not looking there. But yes, maybe tomorrow or tonight I can borrow the book and look it
Sure.
over.
Maybe I can. I forget. Did you guys get a scroll?
We got a scroll too.
Yeah, maybe I could see your scroll as well. We could exchange information.
Yeah, but it's an elven.
Yeah.
I'm lying, totally.
But you have
Because
an
it's totally-
You just said that you have an elven to celestial dictionary.
That's a good point. We'll talk more about that. We'll
This
after
is a
dinner.
great way to learn each other's languages. I'm super
great.
excited for this project.
I'm very excited.
Oh man. All right. So y'all continue to the strength pool.
Okay.
I wonder how Rager's doing.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Wasn't he going hunting or something? I swear he's just trying to get out of
Did
taking
we
a
know he
bath.
was going hunting? I feel like we just knew that he was.
I don't know.
I
Did
don't
you
even
tell
know
us?
what you guys knew. Nobody asked about me. I left, I've been gone. Nobody's asked questions.
So, speaking of Rager, cut back to you. It's been now, maybe like another 45 minutes.
Okay.
You went further down the trail, and you followed that bird, and it led you back to, as you said, carcass.
Ooh.
Yeah. So what you see is a pretty gnarled up, mangled carcass. It's old, but there is a pack of some small little dinosaurs. They look like probably about the size of a dog.
Okay.
And they're kind of like nibbling at this carcass.
Okay.
That's what you see.
Okay. Am I still in the treetops?
No, now you're essentially like behind a bush, just off the trail. All right, right at the edge.
I would like to try to sneak up and try to get the drop on one of them.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say roll a stealth.
That'll do. That's a 26.
26. All right. Yeah, you're able to straight up sneak right up on them, and you snatch one.
I solid snaked their ass.
Yeah. You snatch one of them.
Popped out of a box.
And when you grab the one, the others just bolt. Clearly terrified.
So this one's alive?
Yeah, it's alive. It's squirming in your hand now.
What is better than a dead bird and a live dog dino?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm bringing this thing up.
Do you have like a
to
bag, or are you just hold it by the
I've got it by the scruff is what I
Grabbing it
imagine.
by the scruff?
Yeah.
All right, so you're carrying up the hill now, this little like Dogosaurus, which at first it was kind of fighting you a bunch, but now it's just kind of like hanging there while you're holding it by its scruff.
It's accepted this life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this baby Dogosaurus, or is this like full grown Dogosaurus?
I kind of feel bad for it,
You should.
Do you?
and I've given it a name.
At least you didn't cut off its foot.
What's its name?
Samson.
Oh, Samson.
Because it's got a nice mane to it.
Yeah. So I
Now it
bring
does.
I bring Samson to the gate, and I'm going to offer it, but I'm going to offer it living, not dead,
Okay.
to the gods.
Okay.
Okay, but I want to make sure everybody sees it.
You're making a big show.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for everybody to finish their thing. I'm just
So
sort of like,
where are you standing?
I'm
waiting?
hanging out in like the mirror area, like
Okay.
that courtyard. Okay, just me and I'm calling him Sammy now.
Right.
Which is funny because Samantha is the name of my. There's a theme here with my animals.
There's probably some stuff going on here. We don't know.
So
Samantha.
we're in the courtyard together, just sort of like I'm tossing the like pick up like a stick-looking object from the altar, and I'm throwing it for Samson to go fetch. You know.
Does he fetch? It's a wild
So
animal.
yeah. So what are you? So hold on.
I have a question too. Because remember you were saying like how the dead animals were alive in the mirror? Does that mean that Sammy is dead in the mirror?
No. So you're not. Are you in the shrine or you're outside the shrine?
Well, I'm in the shrine.
Okay. So if you're in the shrine, yeah. So you put Samson on the ground and you're trying to play with Samson.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first thing he does is he tries to bite you. So roll a dexterity.
Okay. 14.
Okay. So Samson bites you. 2 points of damage worth.
Okay.
Samson just chomps right onto your arm.
No, it's Sammy. No,
Yeah.
bad Sammy. Bad Sammy.
And then Samson lets go and bolts for the door.
Okay, well, I'm gonna run after Sammy.
Okay.
Obviously.
All right.
And I'm gonna try to get in front of the door to stop him from leaving.
Okay, so roll, let's say athletics.
Ooh, that's much better. I have a -1 in athletics, which is strange because it's strength.
Strength based.
17.
All right. So yeah, you sprint and you're able to get in front of Sammy, and he just keeps running away from you to all the different corners and stuff like that. He doesn't ever get out, but you're chasing him for a while, and then eventually he actually kind of calms down, on the opposite side of the room from you. You're over by the door, and he's just kind of and then after another little while, he runs up to the plate, the offering basin, and starts eating a bunch of the offerings.
So he's eating the stupid birds.
Yeah, he's eating the stupid birds. He's eating the meat that was put there. He's eating everything.
I'm just kind of I'm a little conflicted at this point because I'm on the one hand, he has the power of those birds inside him now to make them better than those offerings.
Oh no.
But on the other hand, you know what? With a tear in my eye, I realize what has to be done.
No!
I'm some animals can't be tamed.
And you say I'm the bitch.
With a tear in my eye,
Fair.
single, rolling all the way down my chin, I leap towards it and I try to make a quick execution move. Just slit the throat.
So as you're about to do that, you hear a voice from behind you.
Oh, did you bring an offering?
Can I stop? I'm midair. I'm
You are about to go. You're just about to go.
and then I say, "Yep."
Oh, what did you bring, dearie?
I don't know what this thing's called, but I'm about to kill it in front of your gods.
Oh, sweet little thing. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. Are you sure you want to kill it?
Is it cuter than the birds were?
Well, yes. Those were dead, and this is alive, and alive is cuter. Also, it's cute.
Hey, Roz, look over there if you would for a moment.
What are you trying to tell me?
Just over there's something very cute and beautiful. If you just avert your gaze for approximately
Roll a
20
charisma.
seconds.
I stand up immediately.
You're nowhere near there.
I know.
Yeah.
9.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to look at anything over there. I love looking at this little sweet creature. I could look
I'm
at it
gonna ruin
all
your
day long.
night.
I could look at it for days. I could look at this.
I proceed to kill this animal in front of Roz.
No. It's a puppy.
Did you just roll something?
Well, I don't know. What do you want me to roll?
What'd you roll?
Well, it depends on what you want me to roll.
No, you already rolled.
I know, but I need to add modifiers.
We'll say so. You're trying to murder this animal.
We're gonna get kicked out of the house springs.
Yeah, we'll just call that a dex roll, just a straight up dex roll.
Okay.
You're attacking with your knife.
Perfect. 12.
Okay. You dive at this creature with your knife, and you miss. You hit the basin, but as you know, small creatures, highly dexterous, and so it just dodged your attack. And you miss it, and it zips right through under your legs and is heading straight for the door. And Roz picks it up in her little hands, like,
Oh, what a sweetie. What a little sweetie. Oh, what was that you're going to do, dear?
So, Roz, I just want to do right by the hot spring and make a sacrifice worthy of the 7. So, if you could just hand me the animal so I may sacrifice it to your benevolent gods, I would appreciate it. Thank you.
We don't do like live sacrifices. No, if you're a hunter, you bring things that you've hunted. If you're a merchant, you bring your goods.
I have hunted this animal, but I just have not killed it yet.
Oh, well, yes, it would be quite a terrible thing to kill something here at this holy place.
Fair enough. Can I see the animal, please?
I think I've grown quite attached to it, to be honest.
Roz, it's a wild animal. It's not a pet. You're gonna have to part ways with it if you wanna. I'm going to reunite it with its family. I feel terrible about what I've done here. And I figure I know where its family is. So if you could just hand me this beast, I will reunite it.
oh man. Okay.
Well, I mean, if you say so.
I do.
Here.
And so she hands it out to you, and as she does, Felicia pops up,
You son of a bitch.
runs down your arm, and is like looking at Sammy. And Sammy tries to snap at Felicia.
Ooh, okay, lost points. Game points, lost points. Okay, here's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I take Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
I go back to where I found Sammy. I set him down, and I say,
We had a good run. Me and you. We could have been something, but you know what? You're a wild animal, and I respect that. So you go be with your family. Godspeed.
It sort of looks at you, and then runs off into the woods.
and then I take the carcass, sling it over my shoulder, and start hauling it back up to the hot spring.
All right. Will you roll a perception?
16.
Okay. As you're making it up the first bend away from the jungle floor, you hear something behind you, and you turn, and as you as you turn, you see a much larger dinosaur, one that's about your size, and it is bolting after you.
Ooh.
So make a dexterity check.
18.
Okay. Will you also roll a sleight of hand?
Yes, this has been the dice. Nice. This is my dice. Ooh, that is a 25.
Okay. So, first thing you do, this thing's charging at you. It looks basically like a raptor. All right. It's charging at you. And you see it. You get enough time to react. So what you do is you actually throw the carcass at it. And when you do that, you also slide down on the ground underneath it. So the carcass kind of hits it head on, like right in the face, knocking it a little off its feet. And now you are sliding underneath it, and you've got your dagger drawn.
Ooh. So I would like to try and lodge my dagger into its chest and sort of slide it down its belly as I'm going underneath.
Okay.
Gross.
So roll for an attack.
So with we'll call it my dagger?
Yeah.
17.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to get this nice sneak attack essentially in on this creature because it's been so disoriented. And yeah, you cut it essentially from throat to tail. Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh.
You get it good.
What do you say? From snooter to tutor?
From snooter to tutor.
Snooter to tutor.
As Ash so wonderfully puts it. So yeah, this big old raptor just eats it right into the ground.
Okay,
right
so I'm like you hear the hallelujah playing in the background, and I'm
Is
like,
he gross?
Oh, totally gross.
Yeah.
oh, way grosser
Oh, yeah,
than it was.
you are.
I've got pine
covered
needles, like
in blood and
dino puppy
gore.
slobber.
Yeah, like it's so much.
Not to mention the blood and guts. Okay, so now I'm dragging this corpse in.
So you're
By
dragging
the tail or what?
No, by the neck. Like I've got it.
Okay.
Basically, I've got it by the neck, and it's sort of like slung over my shoulder, and I'm dragging it in.
and yeah, as you're doubling back up the hill, you just out of the corner of your eye, you see little Sammy. Eat a bird! You see him catch a bird and eat it! A little monster. Anyway, so you make it up the hill.
I'm like,
So yeah, essentially, like as the sun is setting, you're coming back through, underneath that little banner. You've got this raptor essentially that you're carrying on you, and you drag that sucker into the shrine.
yeah, and I just sort of like, boom, slam it up on there, and I'm just like, there you go. All right, time for bed. And I just start to make my way to my room.
Roz sort of like,
bath.
Roz sort of like pops her head out and says,
You should wash first, please.
Point me to the bath.
They're everywhere.
No, but I can't go in unless I bathe first, apparently.
It's just a little bath humor. No, use that one over there.
Oh, thank you.
That's for all the blood and gross stuff.
That's the blood bath.
All right, I go take a blood bath. All right, finally.
freezing!
This episode of Hero Squad has been brought to you in huge part thanks to the generous contributions of these incredible people over at patreon.com. If you guys want to add your name to the list, gain some amazing rewards, and help us out in the process, click that link down below. Thanks for your continued support, and we'll catch you guys next time.